Hi stars, it's me Missy, I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age Origins. Now, when we last left off, I had just done one of the DLC content that I had downloaded for Dragon Age Unity a while ago that I have never seen, which was really cool. It was cool to go see a not a knight commander, a warden commander and everything, even if she was undead and a demon. But I've done some playing off stream, and this is the new dragon armor I got, and I have other armor. I think that's on Liliana. That's Drake scales. But other than that, I really don't have much of anything. I need to dress up Wynn before we go and do anything else. But today we are definitely going to be going and finding Shale and doing a couple of other things before we go and take down Loghain. At least that is the plan. And I think that's really about it. I need to talk to people and change everybody, and I also need to read codex entries because that has gotten full and that is terrifying to me. Okay, so, I think Morgan's just fine. Yeah, I think she's just fine. I think Liliana is just fine. Sten. Might give you this, buddy. Okay. That's fine. Dwarven armor gloves. Okay. I think that's fine. At least to me it's fine. We don't have any more of those. That's fine. Oh, Grin, do I have anything for you? Not really. You're fine, Ogren. Strength, 18. Well, I might be giving Warden Tower Shield. Might be giving Alistair these. I don't know yet. I need 42 for this one. Okay, when I really need to give you some nicer stuff. Electricity. You need the boots, definitely. Okay, well that is fine. I should probably sell those. Bark Spawn's doing fine. Zevran. Kind of like this better. Okay, I'm just gonna go sell some shit before I go and take care of anything else. And talk to some people. Morgan's over there.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Why, thank you. Like to see
I'm
your
sure you'll be
wares.
pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Mm-hmm. Dragon blood plate gauntlets. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Fat lute. It's a gift. A favorite of traveling bards, the fat body lute is a sturdy instrument with rich tone and a melodious sound. King Merrick's shield, Alistair's doll, pet rock. What the f... All of these... Okay, well, I'm gonna probably... Uncrushable pigeon. What is happening here? Sugar cakes. Thoughtful gift. Lump of coal. A chunk of firewood pulled from the remains of last night's campfire. How sweet. Rotten onions. Ranger. Bard songbook. Chastity belt. This iron griddle looks distinctly uncomfortable. A sturdy lock. Keeps the loins secure. Butterfly sword. Where did I get all these things? This is just stuff that I have now, or I can buy, I guess. That's interesting. I have some of this crap to get rid of. You can have that. You can have this. You can have that. These two. Warden Commander, Wade Superior Dragon. Okay. Dwarven armored boots. Maybe chainmail gloves. Warden Commander, studded helmet. Plus 10 health, dragon blood. Blood dragon plate helmet. Interesting. Bard's dancing shoes, Imperial weavers, Silverhammer's tackmasters. Interesting. Armor cap. Okay, I don't think I need any of these, in all honesty. But I will take these. Grey Warden hand puppet. This tin-helmeted puppet is painted with the blue and gray heraldry of the Grey Wardens. Stick. Fat loot. King Merrick's shield. Alistair's. Beard flask, fashioned from a nug's stomach, this fascinating dwarven device is like a loose-fitting muzzle that sits beneath the beard and keeps the drinker's alcohol accessible even after he loses feeling in his arms. Pet rock. Someone has painted a pair of eyes and a goofy smile on this rock. Canary prayers for the dead. These words are in a strange, spidery script, but in the fine etchings demonstrate a clear respect for the departed. The simple patterns along this locket's outer edge are worn smooth, and then dark between the clouds the glass. Amulet of memories. Rare and Tevan brandy. Pulling the stopper from this drink reveals hints of exotic passion fruit. The alcohol content is low by local standards, just enough to keep the conversation flowing, as the Antevans say. Complete genealogy of the kings of Ferelden, chapter upon chapter and verse upon verse. This dense tome enthusiastically details the countless branches of Ferelden royal family. The final entry describes King Merrick's ascent to the throne. Haha! Protective cone, really? A pearly white cone of unknown material attached to a dog collar. It looks like it would be uncomfortable to wear. Ugly boots. Many insects died to make these iridescent boots. What a waste. Orlesian mask, fashioned of lace and porcelain. This expensive mask is the height of fashion for Orlesian nobility. The chant of light, unabridged. I might really have to look up what the fuck any of these are. But you know what? I'll just, Alistair doll. This little doll fashioned from rags and sticks with pins is nearly reminiscent of Alistair. Complete genealogy of Ferelden, Kings, Grey Warden hand puppet. Let's look at Alistair first. Stan Ogren, Alistair. Let's give him this.
I could get used to this, you know.
Plus 50. Use Alistair can play with this puppet and its accompanying toy horse. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna save this before I give him anything else. Minor Constitution. Gave him Minor Constitution. Great. Barkspawn win. Alistair.
Great. Super.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
knew that one was gonna be an issue. Okay, let me load. See, I'll be good this time. I won't give you the thing that you're gonna hate, Alistair. I'm sorry. I was just curious. You can't help it. I cannot help it when I'm curious. When... Amulet of Memories. Stick. There you go, Barkspawn. I'm already all the way up with you. Severin.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
Oh wow, look at that. Morgan, I'll give you the Alistair doll.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Grey Warden hand puppet. Okay. There we
That's
are.
a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Sten. Here's
You
your
have
prayer
my
book.
thanks.
Ogren. Here's a beard flask.
My ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
Amulet of Memory.
Generous gift. Thank you ever so much. Oh, what are you thinking, honestly?
Okay. Only person I'm not, like, completely best friends with now is Alistair and Wynn. Okay. Ogren can indulge his drinking habit. Wynn. Inspired minor dexterity, inspired moderate dexterity, inspired major dexterity, inspired massive dexterity, inspired moderate dexterity, inspired major dexterity, inspired massive dexterity, inspired massive magic, inspired massive cunning, inspired major strength, inspired massive strength, inspired moderate constitution, inspired major constitution, inspired massive constitution, inspired moderate willpower, inspired major willpower. Okay, we're done.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Yeah, I
It's good
know.
to have you along on the road.
Hey,
I'm
Bowden.
sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, let me see this stuff first. This pigeon coos happily, apparently comfortable in the knowledge that no force could ever crush it. Thoughtful gift. Cat Lady's hobble stick. This gnarled staff carries odor of cat urine and pure prune juice. Butterfly sword. This It's unclear whether this gaudy blade is meant as a weapon of war or simply a stage prop. Scented soap. This bar of brightly colored soap smells of elf fruit blossoms. Chant of Light unabridged, or Legion Mask, Protective Cone, Chastity Belt. Let's get this, please. Got 80 now. Alistair, Barkspawn, Antivan Brandy, Morgan, Ileana, Sten, Crinwin. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for. I will figure this out. But I'm going to talk to everybody at camp.
What comes, my friend?
Ask her something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind. Stan, hi.
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Okay. What changed your mind?
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Thank you, Stan. You think Kanari will invade Ferelden? You know what? I hope I won't see you then, too.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Well, never mind.
Then I
Apparently I've
suggest we
talked with
move
you enough. Let's go.
As you wish.
Cool. Ogren. Hey, man.
I still
Yeah, I know
got
you're
it.
drunk. I don't really think so, but good for you, Ogren. Hi, Penseeker. Yeah, I'm starting to feel better today, thank God. We're all impressed. Let's get going.
Yep, still got it.
I really don't think so, Ogren, but okay, you guys do you. I don't really want to be involved in whatever the hell you are doing.
I'm here for you.
Hi, Liliana. I don't think we have anything else to
Of
talk
course.
about. Yeah, not really, no. Okay, Wynn, I don't think I've talked to you at
Have
all.
you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Why do you ask?
You are younger than I, and your nerves yet have some steel in them. Did you feel any fear facing the abominations?
You'd be stupid not to feel fear. Fear keeps you alive. Some, but I knew I could not falter, that's what I
The
mean.
first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling, yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
You're welcome. Okay, when, Zevran, Alistair, who's a dickhead. Okay.
What say you?
Can
By all
I
means.
answer something? You know what, I don't care about your adventures. Anything
What
else?
say you? Oh,
Discuss
this should
something
be good.
personal.
What would you like to discuss?
I want you to leave. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to discuss anything, apparently.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But, after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
That's wonderful news.
She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
I don't know if she's gonna listen to you, buddy. If you want to, we could try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could
You'd
forgive
feel bad,
myself.
yeah.
Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Also, Pinseeker, how are you? So I talked to him. The only person I haven't talked to is Barkspawn. Hi, Popper. Aww. Looks at Sten. Why are you looking at Sten?
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again.
You can talk,
I call
dog.
her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
That was interesting. Okay. I'm going to read the codex entries really quickly before we go off to find Shale and do Denerim stuff and everything else. Just so I can have it out of my way. Because I vaguely remember a ton of these and I don't want them driving me crazy. The history of the Dryadens. In the years following the siege of Soldier's Peak, all those who carried the Dryden name were hunted by King Arlen's forces. Our noble Dryden name was smeared, and all lands and holdings belonged to the Drydens were seized by the crown. The king feared that the rebellion started by Sophia would be kept alive by her loyal friends and family, and anyone with connections to the Drydens suffered greatly. It is little wonder, then, that the few remaining Drydens found themselves with no allies and nowhere to turn. Tobin Dryden, Sophia's brother and guardian of her young son, had no choice but to flee Ferelden. Tobin bought passage to Antiva on a merchant vessel and traveled under the name of DeRocher. Once in Antiva, Tobin set about building a new, quiet life for himself and his nephew. He started a small business and eventually made a name for himself as a trader. The DeRocher merchant family prospered, and the name Dryden was almost forgotten. However, in 1815, Blessed Sylvie DeRocher uncovered old documents belonging to Tobin and pieced together the family's history. In her pride and perhaps in her naivety, Sylvie reclaimed the name Dryden and returned to Ferelden. King Arlen lies dead, and the Dryden name lives on. Our family has survived, even thrived, since the death of Sophia Dryden. The nobles of Ferelden may still spit on the Dryden name, but we Drydens know that Sophia Dryden was greater than them. almost a queen and a hero of the people of Ferelden. That's kind of sad. Well, that's kind of funny. And I'm glad you're doing well. Or doing great, actually. The History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 1. The Grey Warden base at Soldier's Peak was built in the middle of the Glory Age, several decades after the Second Blight was ended. Before then, Grey Wardens in Ferelden would take up residence in castles and forts that belonged to generous nobles. Warden Commander Gaspar Estruian desired a fortified headquarters where his forces could train and live. He planned that Soldier's Peak would be a city unto itself. The defeat of the Darkspawn and the Archdemon Zekiel was fresh in the minds of the Ferelden people, and many were willing to donate gold to build Commander Astruian's fortress. Soldier's Peak was fully completed within 10 years and dedicated to the Maker in 934 glory. Interesting. I need a drink before I keep going. Oh, that sounds cool. The History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 4. There was one mystery, however, that persisted, and this mystery perplexed even Commander Hallwyck herself. When Commander Astruian went to his calling in the deep roads, he did not have in his hand his sword. Astruian's might, forged for him by dwarven smith and presented to him upon the completion of Soldier's Peak, nor did he pass the sword on to his successor or to any other Grey Warden. While some maintained that Astruian had simply destroyed the sword in his dotage, others believed he had stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. One young warden claimed that Astruian had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, and said, "The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me when the shadows come. You must speak the words." What this was supposed to mean was never made clear. Interesting. Stan, yada yada yada, sword, honor, yeah. Stan has an eye for paintings and appreciation. That might seem out of character, but it's actually... Okay, I've read this before. Discipline, he respects artists for careful composition, a skill that is much about where the brushstroke stops as to where it begins. Sophia Dryden. I bet it does. Sophia Dryden is Ferelden's light and her most brilliant jewel. Nothing on this earth can ever quench her fire. Arlessa Sophia Dryden was the young Arlen's rival for the throne of Ferelden. Good lord, can't speak. Dryden was a strong and charismatic leader with much support from the Benor. When Arlen finally won the crown, Dryden refused to relent. She pushed her claim, was caught, and accused of treason. Her sympathizers continued to support her, however. In order to appease them, Dryden was spared execution and forced to join the Wardens instead. Wow. Dryden survived the joining and dazzled the Grey Wardens at Soldier's Peak with her leadership skills and charm. She eventually rose through the ranks to become the Warden Commander of Ferelden. Before Commander Dryden, the Grey Wardens were seen as a relic of an older time and an unnecessary drain on the nobles' coffers. Dryden thought with her political connections reinvigorated the Wardens and rapidly increased their numbers. In the meantime, King Arlen proved himself a devious king, willing to go to brutal lengths to silence his opponents. Arlen's reign of terror grew worse with each passing year, and some of the bands approached Commander Dryden in desperation, begging her to intercede. She agreed, and thus was the rebellion against King Arlen born. Arlen learned of the rebellion and took steps to end it. He publicly suspended all tithing to the Grey Wardens and declared that they were no longer welcome in Ferelden. Some of the Wardens, mindful that they were supposed to remain politically neutral, felt disgraced by Dryden's involvement in Ferelden politics and left her side, even as the king's forces lay siege to Soldier's Peak. The siege took months and ended with the death of Sophia Dryden. From the files of Levi Dryden, merchant. Addendum, King Arlen had driven the Grey Wardens from Ferelden, and after the siege of Soldier's Peak, the base was abandoned. When Soldier's Peak was finally entered again, for the first time in centuries, it was discovered that Sophia Dryden had been possessed by a demon. Yep, that's true. Notes. Beefsteak gifts. I don't care. Beefsteak pranks. I still don't care. Okay, what am I doing first? Companions, Alistair's family. Let's do that, and then we'll go get Shale, and then we'll do these other random things, and then we'll go kick Loghain's butt. How about that? I think I like that idea. How about you guys?
Yes.
Well, Alistair has to come along, and I like
Indeed.
the Lyanna and
Indeed.
Morgan, so we're just gonna do this, I think. Well, actually,
Blood and damnation.
calm down! I'll take you next
Yes.
time. I need to take Zevran. I haven't taken him along at all. Denram. Okay, we're here. Woohoo! Map. Oh my gosh, she's not in this area. Of course she's not.
As there is but one world, one life, one death,
All I can think of whenever I see that lady now is that she
they are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
that she all she kept talking about was frickin' food with the maker's stuff. They do. There we are. Strength, dex. I need to start doing his dexterity. Their constitution is very low. Cunning. Okay, and do those two. Lacerate. That works. We're good.
Now's better than later.
Well, here's a good question. Where am I going? Near the alien edge. Oh, okay. She lives near the alien edge? I think that's over here. Pretty sure. Elven alien edge. Okay, she'd have to either be here or like here. Well, let's go find her.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes, let's do that.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Are we going to go see her, or are you just gonna chicken out? Let's go in here.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair.
Hi, lady.
Well,
If I
this
remember
may sound
correctly,
sort of
you're a
strange,
bitch.
But are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth, listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
That's hardly Alistair's fault, is it?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some dwarf carrying all his riches, I expect?
I want to punch
Hey,
her. Can I
don't
punch
speak
her?
to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Galena, Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well, he found it. And what good is that to me? None, that's what. Unless he can see to it that his family lives as it should.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that?
Yes, go ahead if you like.
Then here, Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much, but...
You, a prince, marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
No, wait.
No, I
don't
think you're a
that at all.
cunt.
I
That's
want
what
to
I
help
think. I
if
think you're a
can.
You
bitch.
want to help?
That's what I think.
You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that.
Looks like all she wants is your money.
Yes, it really seems that way, doesn't it? I wasn't expecting my sister to be so... I'm starting to wonder why I came.
I don't know why you came either, or what you expected to find. But it isn't here. Now get out of my house, the both of you.
Let's leave now.
I agree. Let's get out of here. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I'm sorry I gave her any money at all. This is the family I've been wondering about all my life? That gold-digging harridan? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Dude, you shouldn't be asking me about family. My family fucking killed each other and then got me sent to the Deep Roads where I ended up becoming a warden and then they got my father killed. So I'm not a good example on family, you know? Maybe you should go ask someone else who had a good family. Everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Well, I gained +1 from Alistair for that, so that's something. Can I go do something else now? I'm surprised Morgan didn't have a damn thing to say in that entire conversation. Very surprised. Let's do this. After we stop at the frickin' camp and talk to him again, and then we'll be on our way. I promise, guys, I promise. Camp.
Something on your mind?
Has someone ever told you how handsome you are? I don't want to say that.
Of course.
Never mind. I'm not in the mood for conversation then, apparently. So, goodbye, Alistair. We're leaving.
Yes.
Indeed.
Stone.
Yes.
Benorlands. Let's do this one first. Take the death root. Take the elf root. Make sure there's nothing else around here. Like this. Hey! I'll talk to him now. Hey, dude.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking to find your mule?
Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Okay. I'm Misty, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it?
There's always a catch.
The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Okay.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do you know if this even works?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles.
Okay.
He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Sure, buddy, sure, I'll take it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Personal golem sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Well, goodbye, dude. Oh, Stan. Hi. Sorry. I don't even have anything for you. I'll need to do something for you. I'll figure that out later. Strength needs to be up, so you know what? Okay, I think we're good. Let's do that. Yeah, there's definitely nothing else here. Okay. Unleash, let's go. People hanging, always a great sign.
Now's better than later.
Bit busy. Okay, doke.
Speak.
Do that. And Morgan, you can just start taking care of people.
Yeah.
There's a puzzle.
Time to dance. Oh, another battle it is.
Okay, cool. This. This. Hello? Where? Oh, there. Hi! Stop laughing, Ably. You're being stupid.
So be it.
Come on, guys. You are way far back there. You know that, right?
I hope I don't get blood all over him again.
Okay. I see. Oh, good lord. Oh, well that's great.
So be it.
Come on, and now. Well, he running. You're not gonna get far, but he running.
Too easy.
Okay, problem solved. I'll take it. I can sell it at least. Hey, Zevi, can you open this?
This won't take long.
Of course, it requires a fucking key. Venom.
All right.
Stop whining. Barrel chest. Okay. Give me that. I can sell that. Hello? Where? Oh, here. Okay, we're gonna...
Time for a little bloodletting.
Then...
See.
This. Okay, and now we're gonna do lightning! Okay, and now you're gonna suck the life of this guy.
I see.
I still remember my first battle.
Can do this. You need to drink a potion.
I shall do it.
Sure would be nice if you'd stay still. That. Drink the potion. Drink that. Okay, and now... This. Okay, now it's this guy's turn.
I see.
And we're good. Chest. Take that, please. Unlock. I can sell this. Look at that guy in a second. Large flawless crystal. Ooh, cool. This. This. Soul rod bomb. More money. Okay. This guy.
Got it.
Villager. Bloodied bronze key. Well, I'm assuming I know where this key goes. Down this way. this chest, I'm assuming. Olaf's prized cheese knife. Armor penetration. Flawless. Small flawless lightning crystal. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, and I need to... Here we are. Basket of birdseed. Huh? Basket is almost empty. Most of the birdseed seems to have been scattered about. Okay. Shale, hi. The statue appears to be inert. It's not a statue.
What we are looking at is a golem. It would appear it is defunct, though there may be a way to revive it yet.
On closer inspection, appears to be a golem like this. Few that remain in Orsmore, but obviously damaged and corroded by inactivity. Thulfgar, activate the golem. Nothing happens apparently. Either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Continue. Eh? Oh, there's this door.
Now's better than...
Wilhelm's cellar. I don't like the weird noises going on in here, but okay. Strange crystal cluster. A small, flawless, natural crystal. The chest in the corner. Severin. Can you open? You can open. Silverite sword. I can sell that. Hello everybody. How are you today? Might as well just make this. Dead.
Alright.
There we are. And then you can keep kicking ass over here. Okay, and now...
Alright.
Stan is doing just fine. Now let's take care of this guy. He's dead. And here we are.
Alright.
Okay, everybody just stay still while I go hunting around the room for stuff. Charred corpse, elf root.
I'll get on it.
Okay. Deep mushroom. and then there's the chest over here. Stop giggling, Zevi. I could sell that. Wilhelm's special brew. Well, I know who will like that. Hello, everybody in here. Jesus.
I am ready.
Okay, so we need to do this. Okay, do this. Okay, knock this guy.
Got it.
Okay, let's go attack this guy.
You're drooling, Shale. Dignity, fool. Another call.
Okay.
To the pile.
Well, he's almost dead. There we are.
I shall do it.
Okay, and then just two more.
You're gonna regret this!
And I think we're good. Okay.
I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Glowing stone. This. Villagers. A decades-old letter. I'll read that in a second. Is there anything else here that I need to be aware of before I talk to these guys? Village of... okay.
All right, all
By
right.
the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To
No.
save us?
No, I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Okay.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do you know she's even still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
What killed this man who went after
There are
her?
defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
Okay. I'll see if I can find her.
Will, thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Joy. Okay, let's see what this is all about. And the game saves automatically, which means I'm kind of screwed.
Now's better than
Death
later.
fruit. Elf fruit. Elf fruit. Screaming in the distance, never a good sign. Fractured stone, I don't need that. I'm not taking that with me. Okay. Well, Morgan, I'm gonna make you do the exact same thing I make you do every time there's a situation like this where there's too many people. Okay. Here we are. Okay, we're good. Problem solved.
Got it.
Okay. I'm assuming these stones go to Shale. Chest. Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. I should read this codex entries now. The interrogation of the demon is going well and is rather fascinating, provided that it is what it says is true. Provided what it is saying is true, I have sent all my research so far to the first enchanter, Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad, all he wants is to know what his father spent so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I am so near a breakthrough, I am certain. Perhaps it is best if I focus on the demon. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky, I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to return to Brentcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to that information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon. Once and for all, let it end here. There are no further entries. Decades-old letter. Madam, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution, and that indeed we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I am disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Merrick during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. The golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Make her keep you, First Enchanter Arlene. Well, it was kind of dumb to sell the control rod and, like, not have anybody investigate anything that was going on. Strange crystal cluster. There are so many of these goddamn things. I don't ever use this crap.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Is that a demon? I think it's a demon.
Look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
I'm a little scared now. We? Who is we? I'm assuming the cat is a demon.
Of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting. We have to go, Amalia. Matthias is waiting.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Well, hi. Yeah, right. What are you really?
I am a cat. Really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
I'm not leaving without the girl.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
I don't make deals with your kind, honey.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Of course. Well, I don't feel that bad about it, in all honesty. Yeah, hi, I figured. Hold on a second. Good lordy Lou. Fucking Christ on a stick. Screw this.
I am ready.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see. This is pointless.
And we're done. Feel a bit bad for the kid, but the kid's an idiot.
Now's better than later.
Okay. I don't know why we taunted. What is this exactly? Save, please. I'm gonna assume Dude Man's angry at me, yada yada yada, and I have to figure it out myself. Okay, we're done. There we are. Problem solved. Okay, let's keep going. Seriously now?
Got it.
This one.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
Okay. I'm sorry, Matthias, she's dead.
She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Okay. It's a lot easier than I expected it to be, in all honesty. Well, let's wake Shale up, I guess. Activate the golem.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, give Saffron a hug. Yeah, no, I'm good. Alright, walk over there.
Nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you gonna keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Great. You killed your former master?
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Gollum, stop crushing my head." Ah!
Okay. I notice you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Well, what do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
Well, you're welcome to come join me if you
I will
want.
follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Missy, pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Rock and a hard place. Achievement unlocked. Okay, Stan, you're gonna go for now.
Yes.
Codex, Shale. Okay, so I have Shale, which is cool. Okay. Let's look at the Codex entries first, and then we'll go to the other stuff that needs to be done. Shale, what can I say? I have a heart of stone. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the dwarven army, holding back the tides of the darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads, but the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of time spent fighting the deep roads or of coming to Hanleth, only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Missy unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter, malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. Well, that's one way to put it. Okay, Trade to the Banar lands. There are rumors that a fellow survivor, Oscar, has escaped the presence of Ban Loren and is seeking the aid of the Grey Wardens. The band's lands lie in the northwest reach of the Banar. The escaped prisoner has likely taken refuge in the deep woods of the estate. Learn more about the history of Soldier's Peak. You've discovered another piece of the puzzle. There must be more to this. Okay. Well, I'm leaving. Don't crush the chicken, please. You crushed the chicken, didn't you? The little shrug. That's fucking hilarious. I need to go... I need to go to Orzammar. I want to go buy a ring. Yeah, that poor chicken didn't do nothing. I can't remember where this guy is. I think he's this way. This guy?
Have you seen my...
I don't
I'm only
care.
asking because you never know who's... Right.
Where's?
Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Okay, First of all, I'm gonna sell this crap to you because I have so much of it and I don't need it. In all honesty. 87, okay, well. I don't have that much, and I'm not in the mood to try and even get that much, so... Cool, you have these. Interesting. Okay, we're good. Since I can't buy that, we're good. I'm leaving. We're gonna head to camp, and then we're gonna head to,
So, here is a
Banner
question
thing.
for the painted elf.
Painted elf. Oh, that's me. Oh, I do like that.
Am I to understand correctly that the painted elf is a crow?
Not literally, but yes, I am a crow.
As in a bird?
Is there another sort?
So the painted elf assaults helpless statuary with its feces?
If given sufficient cause, why not?
That is outrageous. The painted elf will stay away from me, or else.
I get a lot of that.
I wasn't expecting that. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that was great. Okay, so we're going to camp. We're gonna go take care of some things, and then I guess I can stop off at the Banar lands, maybe. Yes. Camp! Okay, so I need to look at this crap. Weapons! Restrictions done. Requires 24 decks. Can have that. Warden Commander's gloves. Okay, let's see here. Bodan, hi buddy.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, and then random stuff. Ranger, Templar. Think about that in a minute. Pretty sure it doesn't have anything, so...
Something on your mind?
You still have nothing to say to me. Okie dokie. Shale,
I
hi.
have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin. He who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself.
Yes.
What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
I'm so sorry, he killed himself.
He killed himself? Ah, I would doubt it, but no. I see it is telling the truth.
Okay.
May I ask what became of the Anvil of the Void, assuming that it too still existed?
It was destroyed as Caradin
Then
wanted.
it was no doubt for the best. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
The Anvil made golems from living souls.
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
I'm not trying to insult you, Shale.
Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
I'll see what I can do.
If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Golem memories. Okay.
Ooh, shiny.
You like the pet rock? Oh, that's funny. Guys, what should the pet rock be named? Any suggestions? Bird? Okay, we're doing bird. Okay, I think this is a gift for you.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay, well, I'm almost fucking best friends with you, I guess. Grin! This dark-colored ale gives off a thick, oaky smell. Swirling in the tankard, you notice it takes on an unexpected glow. That's weird.
That looks fine indeed.
I'm surprised you're not dead. Minor strength, moderate strength. Cool. Okay, and then
Enchantment?
Okay, any enchantments that I can do on anything? These two, this one's not being sold. This one's getting something. That works. Expert Frost. Okay.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to give this to the warrior guys. Templar Ranger. Okay, these guys. Runes for the circle. Deep mushrooms. Mm. $50 silver.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Well, I'm glad. Okay, and now next thing. Balance memories. Let's go to the Banar lands after I Shale. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not taking Shale with me. I don't know yet, though. I'm gonna think about it.
Indeed.
Morgan. I guess I should take Shale. And, 7, let's go. Okay, we need to go to the Ban Lorenz lands. Why do I want to keep saying Banar? Take a closer look at the unarmed man. Wait for the guards to leave. Oh, well, okay, that's not what I expected. Of course, I guess I don't know what I expected from that fucking one. Okay.
What say you?
I do not care about you. Go away.
Got it.
How does one get down from here? This dude. Royal colors of Roland's former king still shine through the stains on this man's uniform. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Merrigan, a member of Kaelin's honor guard at Oscar and a close confidant of the king.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
What do you mean there wasn't time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yes, I recognize your
You
face.
were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kaelin, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
Oh, interesting. Do you still have the key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Return to Ostagar credits. Return to Ostagar. Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back with people that actually were at the battle with me. You know, like Morgan and Alistair. Yes. Can't please. Okay. So we're going to Ostagar. Yep, looks like I'm taking frickin' Morgan, Alistair, and I'm taking Liliana because I can. A ruined dementia fortress where Kaelin made his final stand, now fallen to the light. I wasn't expecting this immediately. Okay, calm down. Well, this ain't that bad, actually.
All right, all right.
Okay, that. This is what I want you to do, buddy. This. Okay, let's go attack this one. Okay,
Got
we're
to hand
good.
it to the Darkspawn. They sure know how to make a place feel desolate and foreboding.
All right, all right.
Okay, money.
Got it.
More money. Little raven. Didn't know there was birds. Wooden crate, wood crate. Pile of sacks, pile of sacks. Infirmary.
I'm here
I
for
don't want to talk. Go away.
I'm here for you.
Stop. Look at that height difference. Come here. Stop. Stay still. They're nice arrows. Infirmary. Wooden crates. Kennels.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Step stool, not ladder. Let's look over here real quick. Okay, smack in the face.
Run while you can. Now better than later. All right, back on the ship.
Okay, this guy.
Get off my back. Nice. Another battle, I see.
Come on, guys.
Let me see some blood.
Did Liliana really fucking die? Seriously? Okay. Potion. Drink the potion. Holy smite. Here we are. This guy. Okay, cool.
How did I get myself into this?
Because you're dumb. Here we are. Acid flask. Injury kit. Keelan's greaves.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry, but it's clearly Kaelin's. There can be no doubt.
Yeah, I can agree with that one. Okay, nothing up here. Let's keep going.
Darkspawn, kill them all!
This guy. I need you, Morgan, to...
That's right, come on!
Okay, and now... He's dead.
I shall do it.
Okay, and now... This way. Knock this guy over. Do that.
You not win! I am your... You're gonna regret it! I'm healing soon!
There we are. Okay. Harlock Alpha. Okay, and Morgan, you can just my blast everybody here. This. Okay, this.
I shall do it.
And there we are, and then one more thing. Leanna, you get yourself into really stupid situations. Okay.
Ready!
There we are. Okay.
Now we get on.
There we are. Okey-doke. Acid flask. Greenstone.
Now's better than later.
Money. Money. Quartz. Money. Locked chest.
Now's better than later.
Money. Healing. Money. Hey guys, come here. There we are, Liliana. Open this. Red steel axe. Mage chest. The key. Come here, guys. There we are. Key is required, okay. Key of the Royal Arms chest. Teeth of this key are intricate and finely wrought, clearly the work of a talented locksmith. Still not that key. Duncan's Fire. Kennels. Magi Encampment. Save the game, please. Let's go over here really quickly. Nothing here, it looks like. Ah, this is where we found Barkspawn the first time and saved their life. His life. Oh, they're dead Mabari. Okay.
Trouble! Die already! Let's end this!
Okay. Swiftrunner War Paint.
Alright, alright.
Firestone Harness. Oh, Light Wolves. Let's do this. Okay. Yes. Here we are. Okay.
Not to look too incompetent. It's your turn.
Okay. And there we are.
That's a lot of luck.
Got it.
This. Galen Shield. More money. Pile of sacks. Duncan's Fire. Okay, come on. Scale armor. Okay, I guess I have to go around. Come here, guys. The Darkspawn have done their best to defile where Duncan kept his nightly watch. Perhaps they still sense something of the man's power. Okay. Kalen's chest. Royal Enclave. Merrick's Blade. Secret correspondence, bundled documents compromised mostly of private correspondence to and from King Kalen.
Judging by these documents, it's a pity we hadn't placed more trust in Orlais and less in the king's own father-in-law.
Blades like that inspire songs that last the ages.
Okay. Well, let's see this. Notes. I'll read one, then I'll read two. Kalen's documents, page 1, to His Majesty King Kalen of Ferelden. My warden commander assures me that we face a blight this thing threatens us both, and we must work together to fight it, lest it devour all. Our two nations have not had a happy history, but that is all it is, history. It is the future that is at stake now. Let us put aside our father's disagreements so that we may secure the future for both our countries. My chevaliers, stand ready and will accompany the Grey Wardens of Orlais to Ferelden at your word. The might of Orlais will march to reinforce the Ferelden forces. Sincerely, Empress Celine. Page 2. Your Majesty, my men will arrive as soon as possible to bolster your forces. Make her willing this blight will be ended before it has begun. Kalen, I beseech you, as your uncle, not to join the Grey Wardens on the field. You cannot afford to take this risk. Ferelden cannot afford it. Let me remind you again that you do not have an heir. Your death, and it pains me even to think of it, would plunge Ferelden into chaos. And yes, perhaps, when this is over, you will allow me to bring up the subject of your heir. While a son from both the Theron and McTier lines would unite Ferelden like no other, we must accept that perhaps this can never be. The Queen approaches her 13th year and her ability... 30th year, and her ability to give you a child lessens with each passing month. I submit to you again that it might be time to put Nora aside. We parted harshly the last time I spoke of this, but it has been a full year since then, and nothing has changed. Perhaps now if you consider my words, and Andraste's grace be with you. Okay. Well, that's done. Let's keep going, guys.
Now we get out. You're gonna regret this.
This one.
Now's better than later.
There.
Run while you can. It's all fun.
Okay, over here we go.
I tried to be merciful.
Or, never mind, we already got him.
All right.
Reinforced gloves. Alfred.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Pile of sacks. Let's go over here.
Got it.
Nice arrows. Come here, you guys.
Right ahead.
Well, that works. Okay.
They won't know what hit them.
There we are. wow. Okay, cool.
Another corpse for the pile.
Yes, another corpse for the pile. Acid
All right.
flask, money. Acid flask.
Can I get you a
Crate.
ladder so you can get off my back?
Can sell these. Fire arrows. Come here, you guys.
Ask me anything.
Open this. Lightning crystal. What do I have? Shield, Greaves. That's all I have, really? Okay. Okay, let's go. Actually, I think I'm going to save this here. Okay guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see me about to stream something, go check out my Twitter. Link is also in my bio. Check out my schedule here on Twitch. Hope you guys have a good day and night wherever you are, and I shall see you guys real soon.